There we go. And it begins. Let's just get right into it because I don't have much time. So I'm starting off with the Simpsons arcade, which released back in like 1990. Let's fire this baby up. Yeah, I probably should have the game itself already queued. But what are you gonna do? This here is an amateur operation. Oh, there she goes. So I may not talk as much or as loudly because it is the middle of the night and I do have neighbors, so I'm trying not to project my voice too much. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll just start a normal old local game. USA, of course. This game's pretty short, especially if I have enough credits, so I'm probably... I'll probably get to play it two and a half times. So let's just start from the beginning.
Homer!
Oh man, this takes me right back to where I first played this, which was in Mexico. Back in like the early to mid 90s, because we used to visit down there every year. And they had arcades, and you know, down there the dollar takes you pretty far, so you basically just cash out in pesos and go crazy in the arcades. That was the only time I'd beat any arcade, because I could actually afford to. Oh, it just occurred to me, this is a multiplayer online game. I wonder if I should have looked for players online, but I don't want to sit in the lobby too long. Oh wait, there's something here, right? Yep, that's it. It's weird just how well Konami did with this first game. Just for, you know, Fox to be able to claim the license and then make all the stuff that I'll be playing after this. Because this was so good. And the fact that they gave him the license to create characters like this guy, who never appears on the show as far as I know. Unless he's from the, oh wait, never mind, I think this is the, some guy named the Professor, who Bart and his friends watch on TV. He does not look well. He's kind of flashy. And does not. It doesn't dance. Oh, that was yawn number one. One of many, I'm sure. Which I think I'll be okay tonight. starting at about 6 a.m., I think I'll start to really feel the effects of not sleeping. Which, you know, you ought to sleep. Only do this if you're doing it for charity. Or if you're working like a 24-hour shift and they're paying you overtime. That's good stuff. Ooh, auto. The heck? I thought it was a health item. Oh, sorry. I might have just burped. I did have dinner earlier. Which might not have been the best idea if you're about to sit for like 5 hours to play video games. And you can't just get up. Oh, jeez. It's a Quijibo. A rare albino Quijibo. So my instincts about this whole thing were, there's no way I'd be able to play like 1 or 2 games for 24 hours, just because, like, if I actually sat down to try to beat or complete one of those long games, I'd be done. I'd get super sleepy and tired way into it. So the thinking here was, one, you know, these games are, they're kind of action games, you know, they do engage you pretty constantly. And they're colorful and they're bright and they keep me engaged. And the other part of it was that the fact that I have to change up every hour means it would be a pretty good variety. And I always have a goal in mind, like, oh, hour's up, time to change. That was my thinking anyway. See how it turns out. Take it easy, fellas. Or if I were you guys. Jeez. Yeah, you can tell here that I suck. That's why I could never beat it in the US. That is. There we go. Done? Done. An interesting note about this, I'm playing this game on an Xbox 360, because I bought it back when Konami finally like re-released this for 360 and PS3 back in like 2011, 2012. But then they pulled it like a year and a half later. So you like if you bought it once, you can re-download it, but you can't actually go and buy it again, or buy it as a new customer. It just no longer exists on any modern platform. And they didn't go to Steam, which was a bummer. If they had done that, this game would be, I think, well, the multiplayer online would hopefully be bigger. I think. Because even if they pull it off Steam, I believe you could still download it. If that had happened. But yeah, so as it stands, either you had to buy it on PS3 and 360 back in 2012, or you have to obtain it through other means. of which I will not speak. I love that laugh. Like, even that, you know, the sounds in the game are fantastic. Just everything about it was really well done. I think it was many people's favorite or best Simpsons game for a long time. I think till, probably till after the 90s. The mid-aughts is when they started to release pretty good Simpsons games on 3D. Oh, and the other idea about this, these sort of 24-hour marathons, if it's multiplayer, I think that would be really engaging. You'd have to have a group of people willing to spend 24 hours playing games with you. Which we did have going. I wasn't able to join because I had already planned all this. But yeah, there was a group that got set up with some buddies. I couldn't make it. That face. What's really cool is, I'll show this off later. In this version of the game, they added some extra features, like you can switch the ROM between Japan and USA and all that. They also have like a history of the game, of the development, just some key dates and when all the stuff came together. I'll show that off in a bit. Just cool info. So even though the game is fun to play with anybody, I guess the term is I main Marge. That's the character I always chose back in the day because she had the vacuum. And I don't know if it actually extended her range, but it always felt like it did. Whereas Homer, you know, is fist only. It's only so far you can go. Do we have some lag going on? Because I have the Twitch stream in a different window and it's not. It's kind of crappy. But it's not on the same machine as the one that's doing the broadcasting, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, if anybody who's watching, not that many folks right now, but if you can tell me if it's actually lagging for you, that'll help me figure out what the heck's going on here. Barney wasn't doing nothing. I tested streaming last night. It seemed fine. The difference was I was streaming off the... I was playing the game on the PC itself. And this is going through the, an Elgato device. Capture device. I hope that's not it. Jeez. Oh, some cameos there. Aliens. Simpsons getting a little meta, is that the term? Oh, the best character. Just a big old drunk dude. One second, I gotta check something here. Okay. Back to it. Is that Homer? Wow. Like, sounds like Owen Wilson. Wow, what a sunset. Wow.
You're late. You're late. You're late.
This dude. Twirling like a dancer. Pretty well though. Takes a lot of skill. Have you ever wondered if we are Simpson or we are dancer? I think I'm the former. Pressing the wrong button. Wrong button. The incorrect button. Yeah, that is super pixelated though. There's an option, I think there's a setting. Let me see what the, setting, let me try smooth. Well, I guess it just makes it blurry. I can see where it might look better. I'll try this for a bit. That's always great. When they smack you and they knock the item out of your hand and whoop, you gotta hurt anyway. That's my usual strategy with the bosses, just jump kick, jump kick. Diabolical smooths, man. Then something like this, it's like, how do you know, I would have loved to have been in on those pitch meetings. It's like, hey, let's send them on up to the Springfield Butte, and now let's transition into a dream world full of giant donuts. Yes, that's perfect. Oh, come on, I got him. Wait, so we had the Marge, Cloud Heads, we had Homer's, Donuts, and the Powerpuff dudes. We had Bart. What's Lisa? Oh, the saxophones. I'm telling you, that's all you gotta do. Jump kick, jump kick. At least if you don't want to get your ass butt handed to you. This dude has like multiple phases, right? You're like, hey, I won. What? No, I didn't win. Just keeps on going. And he likes to taunt you too. Pretty much. This I was just saying, this whole, like, I would have loved to been to be at the meeting where they discuss like level ideas and say, hey, let's just throw in all this crazy shit. It should work, right? The kids will love it. The kids will love it. Boom. Hey, Spilltastic, thanks for stopping by. Can you tell me if the video is lagging for you? How it looks to you? Because I have one open on a second computer and it looks a little laggy. Oh, and here I got distracted. Alright, back to business. Well, not laggy in the response time, but in the, like, how the video looks. Is it like dropping frames or kind of skipping? News guy is just like, whatever. I give up. It's a living. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know there's some delay between me seeing chat and the response you get, but as long as I was worried about the video. But cool. It is just my crappy laptop. Thanks for checking. Oh yeah, this dude. This weird mini boss here that was really tough to beat, like, especially in single player. You're gonna have to nail him with the alien. And the alien's gone. Then there's that thing. I don't know what that does. I know it's flash. It's too bad I'm playing these in chronological order based on release because they made a different Simpsons arcade for iOS back in like 2009, 2010. I'll be playing that, but that's like one of the last ones. So I won't really get to like compare and contrast but they basically took this game, updated the graphics, you know, to look smooth, like HD graphics, and just pretty much copied it. There's some differences here and there, but we'll get to that game in I don't know when, like tomorrow night. I'm not... Well, no, I'm using, there's an adapter you buy, you can hook up to your iPhone or iPad, and then you can display it on, through HDMI, you can display it on the TV, so I'm just going to use that to capture it the way I'm capturing this. Works pretty well. I've tried it a few times. Because, yeah, I have, that Simpsons arcade game, and I have Simpsons Tapped Out, which I was kind of iffy about because there's not much to that game, but I figured, yeah, it's a pretty big like deal. Obviously, like the biggest. I don't know if it's the most successful Simpsons game ever, but it's definitely making EA a lot of money. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember reading somewhere that the depiction here was just like just completely inaccurate. But I don't know in what way it is inaccurate. I'm just ignorant. Again, it's so weird, because back in the arcade, every life mattered. It was like, oh, there goes another life. I'm gonna have to put, you know, 3 more quarters in just to keep going. And here it's like, yeah, whatever. Died again. I guess that's games in general these days. Unless you play on like the most brutal difficulty, which I never do. Was this before or after Mega Man? I think it was after Mega Man. That would have been late 80s. Because doesn't that seem... Isn't that straight up Mega Man? Like 2? when they get to Wily's castle. I'm sure a lot of games had that kind of thing, but that's what comes to mind when I see that. But yeah, obviously these games were meant to just make you lose money.
Welcome to my world. Don't fly!
Damn, Smithers, take it easy.
Don't fly!
Yeah, cool, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I forget if he blinks when he's about to die. I don't think he does. Or flashes the way the other bosses do.
Don't fly!
It's almost Mars, isn't it? Not much. Some geometric shapes. Homer's bored. That guy just, exploded. No big deal.
Welcome to your grave.
That voice is great. You can imagine that being just some engineer or something in the project.
Welcome to your grave, suckers.
And the faces he makes, they're like the, what's the dude's name? The meme characters, the faces name? Like the, don't even care. Jeez, I'm old. Can't name the memes, I'm useless.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I started with 40. That's right. Is this the last? No, this is not the last.
Where do you think
Oh, maybe it is.
going?
I think at this point he starts to just break apart. Oh, look at that. Got him. Oh, never mind. Oh, I was supposed to beat him up more. But I didn't make it. Also, he's like 10 feet tall. Or 8 feet tall. The end. Alright, that was one playthrough. Let's see how much more time I have with this game. 15 minutes. I guess I'll fire something. Actually, no, I'll let the credits play first. This is weird. The Twitch window I have, it's frozen, but according to this, it's still streaming, so I will assume this computer just sucks. Alright, that's one. Let me just keep an eye on the clock. Yeah, 15 minutes. Try Japan this time. Hard? No. Normal's fine. And this time I'm gonna pick my favorite character, Marge.
Marge!
See, look at that. Yeah, I think the vacuum does give her extra reach. Oh, that's right, the Japanese version has the nuclear bomb hanging out in front of a pet shop or an arcade. Just guys, get out of here. This is a rumble. You rumble or you get the hell out. Speaking of, I just saw tonight that there's now an app called Rumbler, where you can like Grindr, you can just search for people to fight. If you both decide to fight each other, you can like exchange info and meet to beat each other up. Just hilarious. What? I can't take the hot dog when I'm holding the bowling. Ridiculous. Dude, I just got a achievement, and this is an achievement I've been trying to get before and I hadn't been able to get it. So it's hilarious that I get it now and I'm not even trying.
Blow up your balloon and go after Maggie.
Let's see.
Ready? Go!
So much easier with the gamepad. On arcade it was like, oh, almost, no, didn't get it. Unstarted. I think it's Santa's Little Helper's only appearance.
Whoa, look out, whoa.
Hey, check it out, a Walkman. Remember those kids? They were all the rage. Oop. There we go. Woohoo! Those dudes flew.
Whoa, look out, whoa.
Gotta be careful here. That ape will punch that ice cream cart, of course. That's what apes do. Do you fight Binky? No, you don't. Just a cameo.
Whoa, look out, whoa.
I like how ominous the background gets when he shows up. Evil clown balloon. Alright, what time is it? I think that's pretty close to the hour. No, 10 minutes. 9 minutes. I just noticed, even though I set the graphics to like smooth, which just kind of blurs everything, the UI is still super sharp. It just looks odd. That was a cool detail, those frogs in the background. They just kind of hop along for a bit and disappear. A second nuke, what the hell? I thought it was only one. It's just They're just like randomly placed here. It's also kind of strange that the Japanese ROM is the one that has the links in it. My favorite transition, by far. So you're in a cemetery, and then you're in this underground bunker-looking area. It goes down, I don't know how many floors. But we're up to B3. So there you go, B6.
Whoa, look out, work!
And then somehow we're at Moe's Tavern. The best connection between levels. Dude, you're done. Bow down. Alright, I think that's gotta be it. Nope, 5 minutes. That might be enough time to beat this level. There's a little bit of censorship-free video game. Although I guess it wasn't a show, so it's probably not a big deal.
Whoa, look out, work!
Wait, was she dancing? I think she was. I don't know who that kid is. That's like totally random. Just some baby. Dude, this broom. Look at that. A third nuke? Okay. Until I get rid of this broom. That's it. Alright, I think that's gotta be time. quite. One more minute. There you go, I can beat this guy. Got him. Got him, and I believe... Yep, I'm gonna stop right here.